The serpent don't have a member, not a toe, not a finger. Slither down on your belly for lack of member. Oh yes, Rastaman has said they make your box office drop. As a ease job, as a ease job. As I ease, yeah. As I ease, yeah.
Hello?
Stand by, Shirley. Stand by, stand by.
Okay.
Christians from ages. Yeah. 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 Christians from ages. Before never heard of Jesus Christ. It's just a great richness. Burn to a price. Some speak of the bonite. Mesopotamia of the bonite. Babylon of the bonite. The two pushes of the bonite. Masada of the bonite.
All right, all right.
Yes, I.
Yes, yes. It's Tuesday, April 29th. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show. Getting ready to take off one more time. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, and we're just getting ready to get started. So,
Yes, my brother.
how you feeling today, man?
Well, and yourself?
Yeah, man. Everything's blessed, man.
Yes, I.
Everything is blessed. It's week 4. This is our 4th week. This is our 4th week, our first day, and we're still moving forward. We're still getting some things done, but we're moving forward. You know.
Yes, I. It's your Perspective Talk Show, coming to you live from St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands. We're here Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday from 8 p.m. until 10 or until you say when.
That's
you
it.
can reach us at 340-201-9005. You can reach us at streaming live from the VI at yahoo.com. The phone number is 340-201-9005. You could tweet with us on Twitter. It's your perspective. Tweet with us.
That's it, man. Tonight we have a very special guest that's with us. We're gonna let you know who she is here just in a few minutes. Are you there? Just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna be bringing our guest in a few minutes. This today's show is guaranteed to be full of excitement with our special guest. But anyway, let's get into a few things here, man. We are definitely representing CHS class of '82 from Central. Yeah, Super 9 graduates from that class. Want to send a mad shout out to all our classmates wherever you are here, St. Croix, St. Thomas, abroad, just wherever you are and you can hear our voice. Just give us, just giving you some love, some respect. give us an email. We're at streaming live from the VI at yahoo.com. We're on Facebook. Check out our page. It's Your Perspective Talk Show. And our guest tonight is a friend of ours from long time. And her name is Shirley Navarro. Shirley, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Nice everybody.
Yes. Shirley, we are live. So,
Shirley. Good night, Shirley.
Good night. How you doing?
Everything all right, and yourself?
I'm great.
okay, you're doing great.
I'm
So
great.
you're doing great so far, man.
Yeah.
Just we're live. Things are moving forward here. So, Shirley, what's been happening with you these days, man? I know you moved over to Rock City.
Yes, I am over here.
Okay.
Just a hop and a skip away.
Just a hop and a skip away. Okay. Shirley,
Yeah.
if you don't know, is representing CHS class of 82. I mean, I'm sorry, 82, 83. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Class of 1983. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So she's just 1 year behind of us.
Yes. Exactly 1 year.
Exactly 1 year. Okay.
My sister was a class of 82. She was with y'all.
Yes, that is correct. Valencia
Yes.
Navarro.
Right.
Remember her clearly, man. Definitely. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Our guest tonight, she's going to be on here I don't know, I guess until she gets tired of talking, I guess. Shirley Navarro. We are coming from the high-tech, low-tech studio here in an undisclosed location in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian, and I'm with...
Campbell. Coming to you live from St. Croix.
That is it. Undisclosed location. We're in a high-tech, low-tech studio. Welcome to the show. So we're just going to jump right into a few things here, Shirley. Did you hear about the CEO, I guess CEO and president of the Clippers and his situation there? With the racist comment that he made, and I guess it's
Mr. Sterling.
was recorded and it's all over Facebook. It's all over TMZ. Did you hear anything about that? You got any thoughts on that?
I briefly heard about it. I'm not too sure exactly what the comment was. But I mean, from what I gather, it was a comment about not liking black people. But I actually didn't follow up on it.
Okay. Okay. Well, the NBA came down on him today. He's been banned from the NBA, I guess, from owning a team. He's too old to play, obviously, and then they fined him like $3 million. You know, so the penalties are stiff. It doesn't pay to do that kind of stuff. You know, but I wanted to ask you, and I'm going to ask you too, Shirley. Have you guys ever experienced like racism? I mean, like just out blatant racism in any capacity?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, I have too.
Okay. I as I think back, I don't know that I have, but I know it comes in very subtle forms, and it's just outright disrespectful in a sense. But I don't think that I personally have had any experience with racism. I know I probably, in particular when you go on job interviews.
That's where most of mine came into play. I live in New York, I was there for 27 years, and I had some situations that I just want to touch on one. There was one instance. This company were doing an interview, and they had about 50. Okay, I said about 20 guys in the room for an interview, which was kind of rare. So he was seeing like 3 people in front of him at a time. He would, three people would come up in front of him and sit down, and then he would interview each one of them. And everybody that was in front of me was getting the job. Everybody that went through, about 15 guys in front of me so far went ahead, they got the job. As soon as I came, I sat in front of him. The first thing came out of his mouth, why I wanted a job.
Okay.
I said, because I need a work. I was on unemployment at the time, and the benefits was about to run out, and he just chose to just you know, and I kind of like that really irked me.
Yeah,
But it was God moving because in a matter of fact of the next like 2 days after, I got 2 jobs.
Oh, really? Okay.
I got 2 jobs.
Yeah, see?
That same week. You know what I mean?
See,
So
that's a blessing.
yeah,
That's a
you
mystic
know?
blessing right there. You know. What about you, Shirley? Have you like experienced anything like directed at you, or you felt anything directly at you?
As a matter of fact, when I actually moved to Virginia back in 1985, I remember my husband and I had was going to a restaurant one night along with this older lady that we knew from back home. And we was actually kind of sitting in line there waiting for parking space. And there was a lady in a van that had just pulled in behind us. And this Caucasian couple came out and made sign to us that they were going to move. And so we followed him, and then we put on our indicator, and she was right behind us. And as soon as they drove out, I drove into the slot. And as I put the vehicle in park, next thing I know, I heard this woman scream, "You nigger!" That was my spot.
Yeah.
I looked up, and I'm never lost for words, but I was totally shocked because I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I have never had anybody ever, and that was the first time I've ever had anyone blatantly come out and tell me something. And I was like, wow. But it's funny. I was shocked, but at the same time, I felt sorry for her. I really felt sorry for her because for her to stoop to that kind of level, and she had a van full of kids, really, I mean, that was so unbecoming.
Yeah.
Just to show you the mindset of America that really and truly that this issue here is gonna never die. It's gonna never die. But we got to keep on doing as a nation of people. We just got to keep on rising above them. Because
exactly.
Those people are ignorant.
Yeah, just keep rising above them. Just keep rising above them because it ain't none that they could teach us that we need to know, that we don't know.
Exactly.
In none they could teach us. So just love them, bless them, and just keep it moving. Because if you feed into it, then you're gonna be just as guilty as they.
Yeah.
You understand? So
yeah.
It's very hard to do. What's one of the hardest things to do?
Our special guest tonight is Shirley Navarro. She's on the line. She is in Rock City. Go ahead, Shirley. You were getting ready to say?
Yeah, no, it's like you said, we have to rise above it, Campbell, and we gotta learn to stop taking those things personal, because when you take it personal, you're owning it, and I don't see myself as a nigger, number one. I don't see myself as, and I refuse to accept being discriminated against. I always say there is nothing no one can stop me from doing, and no situation can hold me down. We have to adopt the mentality that we have to rise above the way some people think, the way they were raised, and what they have to say. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This country is based on, freedom of speech, and you can't tell a man how to feel. You can't tell him to live one way when he was raised another way. In the long run, it's up to him, and it's up to you if you want to accept what they give you or just leave it there and just move forward. And we have to learn to be strong in mind to do that.
That's right.
Yeah, we got Shirley Navarro on the line with us tonight, man. Thank you for helping us out here with our new talk show. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show. It's Tuesday. This is our first day of our fourth week. And we've just been instructed to do this and just share love and bring guests and friends and family on the show. Everybody's got a perspective on one thing or another. So we have Shirley Navarro on tonight. And Shirley, so Carnival is
full prime.
Full speed ahead over there right now. I know there's a Juve tomorrow morning, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then the children's parade is on Friday, and the adult parade is on Saturday. You going, or you just going just kind of lay low and with the festivities over there? I know there's a lot of shootings. It's like Dodge City over there now. You just gotta duck.
Yeah.
You gotta duck.
Yeah, I'm still I mean, I'm thinking about maybe the Saturday parade for the adults, but I'm not a Duvet person. Number one.
Okay.
And number two, I'm kind of shaky and nervous about even going to the village, with the crowd and everything, because it's sad to be what you say, home, because I mean the Virgin Islands is home regardless of whether it's St. Thomas or St. John, and have to actually not feel to even go out and enjoy the festivities. I mean, the tourists come here to enjoy it, the locals come home and enjoy it, and this senseless violence it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's just senseless violence.
I mean, what is wrong with us? Why are we killing each other? Why do we have no regard for life anymore?
That's the question. I don't know that anybody's really come up with the answer yet. I mean, it's just it's a lot of economic type of things that tie into that. Why people would do that? It's just unfortunate. This is like a major blow, man. People on the outside maybe considering coming here next year, just probably saying, you know what, honey, telling I'm going to cancel my ticket. I'm not going down there and get caught up in.
Well, I tell you, St. Croix is suffering economically, yes, and I don't think there's as much violence going on St. Croix as shooting as there is on St. Thomas. And I'm going to tell you, I'm over here in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is booming. Everywhere you turn, there's new construction. There's new stuff opening up. They have more things going on here for them than St. Croix does. And I'm not hearing about this high amount of crime as, on St. Croix as it has on St. Thomas.
Okay.
I mean, I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah. It's
unfortunate. The people them is asleep on St. Croix. That's the whole issue. That's what's going on in St. Croix.
Yeah.
They're sleepwalking, and they ain't reaching out and doing what they put the elected officials in office to do, and nobody is demanding anything of them. So it's just business as usual. Because I'm gonna keep saying it again. This is how we know when a nation or country, a city or town or community is making progress. Is that when you could leave and go away and come back and you see that there's actually improvement, there's new buildings, there's new roads, there's new businesses. But at St. Croix, basically you could not be here for 20 years and come back and everything basically is the same way. There's a few buildings here or there in between, but the island ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. So I see that far back on leaders and the leadership that's been in office, and the people them don't make a demand of them.
Yeah, we gotta do something about that. But our special guest tonight is Shirley Navarro. She's on the phone with us, just giving us her perspective on just many topics. We're just getting started, and so we're just gonna continue on. So go ahead, Shirley. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to add some fluff to the whole thing.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if, like you said, it's our leadership. But is anybody in our leadership actually really looking and comparing the quality of life and the economical development of St. Thomas and St. Croix? I mean, is anybody even comparing it? You can't tell me that you can fly from St. Thomas to St. Croix and not see the difference in the economy, the difference when you go to the shopping center, to the grocery stores, just anywhere to the town, and see the amount of businesses that are closed, up for lease sales, up for sale, and even the quality of the food. The quality of the food that comes in. I mean, really, the stuff that they're selling in the grocery store for produce, come on now.
Yeah.
Anybody will tell you if you take a catering course or a cooking course, that anytime you see any kind of spoilage starting on fruits and vegetables, it's automatically contaminated. You can't get food poison.
Yeah.
And you have these things selling.
Again, Shirley, I keep saying it again.
Somebody needs to do something.
Right, because the people them again is not demanding. They're not demanding a certain quality of life. So any business goes on as usual. Nobody is saying nothing. So it's like it's okay. It's all right.
We're sitting back and taking it.
Exactly. Because again, we wake up every morning. We're going to the gas station. We're buying gas. We're going on the road. We're going to the grocery. The food is spoiled. I heard a lady tell me the other day that she went to one of these entities. I won't say where she went to, and she bought a case of chicken, and when she went home to cook the chicken literally had maggots in them. You understand me?
Oh my God.
The chicken had maggots in them. So I keep saying again, and one of my biggest thing is on this show is that they have an economic boycott.
That's right. Shirley, yes.
Understand me?
So fill in on that.
It's like one day we got to don't spend no money 24 hours in the territory, especially here in St. Croix. Especially here in St. Croix, because to let the powers they be to know that we the people see and know what's going on. Maybe a lot of us ain't seen, but there's a few that see. And we speaking for the rest of them that ain't seen, that don't want to see. And we demand and we demand that there's better services that they being provided for us. We pay our taxes, we go to work, and it's just simple little things. You come off at the airport at night, it's like you want to know where you're going, what country are you in. I don't know if I'm going east, I don't know if I'm going west.
Yeah.
It's just simple little things that I think, David, that could be done, but nobody want to step up to the plate to do it.
Yeah, as we go on show now, we're sort of blending in now to talk about the infrastructure here in the Virgin Islands. The water, the sewer, the lighting. Sidewalks everywhere. I think Rock has a few more sidewalks than here in St. Croix. But Shirley, what is your thought on that? I mean, you're there now and you've been here, so you know the situation with the sidewalks. I mean, my brother lives in Rock, so I've been over there a few hundred times, and so I do see more sidewalks than here, but I don't know if they've added more sidewalks. I mean, can you talk about that a little bit as far as the sidewalks comparing both islands?
If they added more sidewalks, where?
Yeah. I mean, is there more sidewalks when you traverse the road and you're driving? And like here in St. Croix, a lot of places don't have sidewalks. But what about?
To me, St. Thomas has more sidewalks than St. Croix does.
Okay. And that's what we're thinking, and that's what we're sort of agreeing to. But I just wanted to just sort of reconfirm that. So you think there's more sidewalks over there than there is here?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, we definitely need sidewalks here. I mean, that's one of the things that Soup and I definitely agree on. I mean, we agree on a lot of stuff, but sidewalks, the infrastructure in general, sidewalks, roads, the striping of the roads, lighting, sewer. Just all these things fall into the category of infrastructure and getting those things. What about the potholes over there? I mean, are the potholes just as big and just as deep there? Are they out here?
And as often as over here?
I didn't get you on that one.
The potholes. Are the potholes over there? Are the potholes as bad as it is?
No, honestly, no.
Okay.
I mean, the most potholes I've actually hit is more like if you're driving on Lindbergh Bay, like just a little strip of that. But I mean, you don't have as much potholes here as you do in St. Croix.
Okay. Yeah. We got to get some stuff fixed here. I mean, in order to attract big corporations here, one of the things that I would be looking at if I was the CEO of a corporation is to make sure that the infrastructure is good. The other thing that's part of the infrastructure too is the internet. The whole fiber optics, the VINGN thing, and making sure that these basic things, trash removal is another part of that, is the infrastructure. And over here, well, I guess it's going to be territory wide. They're raising the fees on waste management, is raising some of the fees for disposal of trash.
Everything is going up, and the people in pay is getting cut.
Yeah, everything is steadily going up, and the pay is either non-existent or very little. But anyway, we got Shirley Navarro on the show with us tonight. She's agreed to come on and just talk with us about a bunch of different things. It is about 8:29. We're going to take a quick break. And Shirley, you just stand by, and we're going to be right back.
Okay.
Well, I must be one love you. Still love for you. Yeah. Children's song. Should have been a pretty song. Should have been a pretty song. All the rhythm strong. All the army strong. Yeah, for dominion. Ibis, Ruby, Block Pass and Easier. Ibis, Ruby and Easier.
Greetings, we are back. It's live. It's your Perspective Talk Show. We're here Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday, 8 p.m. until. This is Campbell along with my co-host
David, aka Kimba, aka Christian.
Yes, sir. You can reach us at 340-201-9005. We got our special guest, Shirley Navarro, online, calling in from St. Thomas.
Shirley, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. We just took a quick break there, and hopefully you took one too.
Shirley, how?
But yeah, Shirley, we're just going to kind of continue on here. But before we continue on, I just wanted to give a shout out to our first guest. I think he was here our first week. Gary James is his name. He's a local St. Croix author. He came in here and blessed us with a bunch of knowledge. And then the next week, we had Dr. Kishigan. He was here as well. He blessed us with some other types of knowledge, just mind-boggling stuff. I want to give both of those gentlemen a good say good night and blessings. And they're going to be back on the show, definitely coming up here soon. Yes. Definitely back on the show. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. We got Ras Soup here. He has a segment on Christianity, Ethiopia, and Rastafari. And then today, usually on Wednesdays, we do the Friends of the It's Your Perspective Talk Show, but we're doing it on Tuesday. I'm getting my days all mixed up. Let me start over on that one. Usually on Wednesdays, we do It's Your Perspective, Friends of It's Your Perspective Talk Show segment, but we're doing that segment on Tuesday today because we are blessed to have Shirley Navarro with us on the line. Shirley, are you there still?
I am still here.
Okay, great, man. So we're just going to kind of continue on here and talk a little bit about...
Shirley, how has your transition over to St. Thomas been? From St. Croix, coming from St. Croix and going over to St. Thomas. How has that been?
How was my transition?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, things are a bit costly over here. I mean, the cost of living over here is very high. You know, St. Croix, as far as apartment rental, house rentals, is, I must say, let's just say whoever lives on St. Croix, just thank God you live on St. Croix, because the cost of rentals over here is very high. The cost of food over here is even higher than on St. Croix.
Oh, it is? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And basically, I mean, the good thing about St. Thomas is there's always something to do, yes. But at the same time, you just got to be very aware of your surroundings. And as far as going anywhere, you're not going to get anywhere fast on St. Thomas because traffic is horrendous.
How is traffic?
Oh my goodness, and I have very low tolerance for traffic.
Oh, so you
get a road rage,
yeah, I know, right?
Calm it down, you know.
Shirley's over there displaying road rage.
I do not see myself living here for a long term because there's no way I can see myself with doing that traffic every day.
Right.
Yeah. And that's just down in the downtown area, right? I mean, out in the countryside. I mean, there's no traffic.
No, I'm actually staying. Well, I'm working right there in Crown Bay, and I'm actually and I'm over in the Lindbergh area.
Okay.
So so I don't actually have to go across town unless I'm actually gonna go do after purchases and like if I need to go, to different stores and stuff. And that's the thing. All the stores are like over on one side of the island, so it's not spread out like how St. Croix has stuff spread out.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you can only go one direction to go towards the stores.
Right.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, this is the It's Your Perspective talk show. We're on the air, and I say air, we're on the internet. We are not on TV and we're not on the radio. You have to catch this show on the internet. You can tune into ustream.tv and search for It's Your Perspective talk show. We'll come right up. We're on Facebook. Our Facebook page is It's Your Perspective talk show. We're on Twitter. Our Twitter account is VI Perspective. You can tweet with us there. We have email, streaming live from the VI at yahoo.com. And we also have a website that's coming real soon. That's like 99.999%. It's coming real soon. And once again, we got on the show with us in a call-in mode here is Shirley Navarro, friend of ours. We're doing the Friends of Perspective normally on Wednesday. We're doing it on Tuesday. So Shirley, what else has been happening over there in Rock City?
What's been happening?
Yeah.
Well, only thing I'm actually here working on the Whopper LPG project.
Okay.
Glad to be able to be part of this history that's going to make the island have a low cost light bill. So I'm glad I'm being part of that. And I'm sure if my father was alive, he'd be very happy and pleased because he was a Whopper retiree.
Okay.
And other than that, I mean, it's just basically just working 6 days a week. I mean, between 10 and 12 hours a day, and just going about my everyday.
So if I could ask you, this project you're working on, is this involve like solar panels, or how is WAPA implementing something over there to help with the bill?
These are actually it's actually a unit of a low propane gas unit.
Okay.
Where they're not going to actually be using fuel. It's actually going to be using propane. Which will actually cut your LEAC cost.
Okay.
It's going to actually cut that LEAC cost that everybody's been complaining about.
Yeah.
So it's a positive in the right direction for the Virgin Islands, and it will be bringing some relief to the people of the Virgin Islands as far as their pocket is concerned.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like the governor has said, it will actually also bring some prospective business to the island once they see that a lot of the costs have gone down, because it's going to affect a lot of the businesses as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's important. That's important because businesses are closing.
Yeah, exactly, because they can't afford the light bill.
Yeah.
So so we're looking for, I'm looking forward to hear the positive once this project is done.
Okay. Yeah, someone on Facebook, I think it was over the weekend, had posted. Someone took a picture of I guess they live in Houston, and they took a picture of their I forget what the WAPA the power authority is called, but they took a picture of their electricity bill, and I think it was like $90-something. But the thing that they were talking about, it was that I guess in the States you pay so little, less than pennies per kilowatt. Is that how that goes?
Mm-hmm.
They're paying like like 0.00025 cents per kilowatt, as opposed to here where we're paying like 6 cents per kilowatt. So the comment went on to say that if this bill, this person's consumption was used here, the bill would be $706 a month, as opposed to $95 in Houston. And I was looking at it saying, this is unbelievable. People here are paying. I have a bunch of friends that are paying, massive electricity bills every month. I don't know how they do it, man. I just don't know how they do it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, because right now for a 3-bedroom, I have a light bill of only $80-something in Florida.
Yeah.
And that's for a 3-bedroom. Here you can't even have a light bill for that, not even for a 1-bedroom. That's crazy.
Yeah. My WAPA bill fluctuates honestly between about $100 and $125 a month. I got just a simple, simple kind of place here. But I turn all my stuff off. My microwave is turned off, unplugged from the wall. It's turned off, but it's unplugged from the wall. When I'm not taking a shower, the water heater is unplugged from the wall. When I leave here, everything is pretty much turned off. So you got to do, I guess, what you can. It's just something that you have to put into your schedule, like in the morning.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. My mother actually has a note on her door on the inside. So if she's leaving the house and she obviously has to see the note, you turn around and go turn stuff off, because ultimately, if you forget it on, it just adds to your WAPA bill. And it adds up.
But I tell you what. Where I'm at right now, my apartment is all utilities included, because I was kind of scared to even go put my name on a light bill. I just didn't want to see. I did not want to see one of those to give me a stroke. So I was like, look, I was looking for all included, all included utilities, and I found that, and I was like, well, thank you, Jesus, I can deal with this.
Yeah.
I do not want to see my name on one of those light bills.
Yeah,
no way.
It's massive. I mean, some people's light bills are potentially more than their rent or mortgage. I mean, it's like that.
That's crazy.
That doesn't
Man,
even
that's crazy.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. So, yeah, our special guest tonight is Shirley Navarro. She's a representative of Central High School, class of 1983. Soup and I, the host of the show here, we're representing class of 82. Want to always thank Shirley for coming on and just giving us her perspective on what's going on here around the VI. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show. We're on the internet. You cannot see this on the radio. You cannot see this on TV. You got to tune in on the internet via your smartphone or your computer. Go to ustream.tv. Pop into the search box. It's Your Perspective talk show. It'll pop right up. When we're on the air, like we are now, you'll see the show live. After the show, what you can do there is just search on ustream.tv for the talk show name, and you'll see all the videos there from day one. We got a bunch out there. From day one, we've kept videos from the show. We're also on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, just type in "It's Your Perspective" on the search bar. You'll see some videos there as well that I've put out on YouTube. So check it out. This is something new that we're doing. We're trying to this show and is we think is our contribution to helping St. Croix in particular, the Virgin Islands in general, and anybody else in the world that is listening to us, no matter where you are. That this is something new. This is something positive. We're moving straight up and forward. That's our direction, and that's where we're headed to right now. On the phone is Shirley Navarro. Moving on here, we're gonna jump right into and actually, before we jump into anything, is anything that Shirley that you wanted to like maybe talk about or address particularly? Maybe there's a concern, or maybe I don't know, organization or something you want to give a shout out to, or I don't know. I mean, is there anything in particular that you wanted to say? You got this worldwide audience here, so.
No, I mean not really. It's good to be back in the Virgin Islands, yes. And my intention was actually had moved back home a couple years ago, but after hearing about the closure of the plant and everything, and and then coming back and seeing the economical state of the island, it was kind of sad. But we need to just kind of hang in there and stay on a positive vibe. And we need to actually force our government officials to open their eyes and see what's going on and stop turning a blind eye. There's enough of them. As a matter of fact, there's more than enough of them in there representing St. Croix, and it's time for them to stand up and start doing something for St. Croix. And you get so tired of just hearing all a bunch of talk, and you're not seeing anybody really actually getting up and doing anything to the island. And if they really were, the island would not be at a standstill.
Yeah.
There's nothing left for our youth to stay on the island and do, besides get into gangs and just promote violence, killing each other off. Soon, the biggest business is going to be opening funeral homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
This guy so lucky to be sing songs about, you know, building prisons and instead of building schools. I mean, soon we have to make a song about building funeral homes, because I mean, they're not gonna have enough funeral homes to be burying our children.
Yeah.
You know, so we as a community really need to do like they did long ago, where it took a community to raise a child. We need to actually stand up and make our officials do what they're supposed to for this island.
Yeah.
They need to do that.
Yeah.
You know, stop going there just for a paycheck.
And that's exactly, they're not doing the people's work.
Exactly, the people of the Virgin Islands are suffering, especially the people of St. Croix.
Yeah.
People of St. Croix and the island of St. Croix is suffering really bad. I used to say, you know, years ago, one of these days we're gonna wake up and we're gonna see passing all kind of scenery and not realizing that somebody stole St. Croix and they're pulling us and carrying us somewhere else.
That's right. That is so true.
I mean, no, it's sad.
That is so true.
You know, and so now, I mean, we as a people, we really need to force our officials to do what is necessary for the island. And let me tell you, I'm over here in St. Thomas, and it irks me, not because it's St. Thomas, but it irks me to see St. Croix has a port, and all they get is one ship. How often?
Once a week.
How often does St. Croix get a ship?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Where St. Croix gets one ship once a week, and St. Thomas gets what? Anywhere between 4 to 5 ships a week.
And
Sometimes in a day.
In a
yeah,
day.
sometimes going to say sometimes in a day.
Week, I'm talking about in a day.
I don't even leave the office on Wednesdays, because that's when sometimes you see 4 to 5 ships in port. Come on, people.
Yeah.
We're under the same flag. We're under the same government. Why is one island getting one ship, and that island is suffering so bad, and the other island is getting 5 and 4?
Yeah.
Really, is this really fair?
No, that's got to be
Is that
fixed,
fair?
man.
Again, the citizens got to demand they just do. You know, if the people.
What is the governor doing? What is the governor doing? What are the senators doing to resolve this? Yes, for years St. Croix haven't gotten a ship. Promise St. Croix will start getting cruise ship. But come on, people, one cruise ship. I mean, is that just a one little carriage dangling